Hey guys! So today we are in Tesco, we are doing some shopping, and what I'm doing is the Britmums Meat Matters Challenge. They've sent me £10 to buy beef or lamb. I'm going to do beef or lamb dishes because meat matters. That's the hashtag meat matters. Now obviously if you're vegetarian or vegan, I apologise. There are obviously all sorts of different ways you can get your vitamins and nutrients in, but today is not about that, it is about trying meat. So I'll be doing different dishes for my children. So some ideas for dishes are beef ragu, beef burritos, lamb kofta, lamb pho. My children enjoy Mexican dishes, so they love like taco mince. My son enjoys things like shepherd's pie and things like that. My eldest child prefers things like meatballs, but you can make so many dishes with beef and lamb. Now lamb, I personally enjoy like things like lamb shank, but you can also make casseroles, you can make loads of different things. So I'm going to go into Tesco now and basically see what they've got, see what ideas I can come up with, because I think it'll be fun. I do love cooking. It says here about 30-minute dishes, so let's see if we can make a 30-minute dish, and let's see what budget we can do. So it says here as well about vitamins. So lamb provides 7 vitamins and minerals that support good health and well-being. Beef provides 8 essential vitamins and minerals that support good health and well-being. There's also the protein. But yeah, like I said, obviously if you're vegan or vegetarian, I apologise if this offends you, but it's about just a bit of fun video, and I hope that people can enjoy. Just off into Tesco now. It is super busy today. So this is the Britmums Tesco. This is the meat section, and I've just seen, so we got, you can do things like lamb chops. You can do a good lamb leg steaks. You can also do things like what we've got here. Rump steak, I am a fan of sirloin. Meatballs, which my eldest would absolutely love. There are offers on that one over there, which is for £10. This is British beef steak mince, 15% fat. Brisket joint is a fantastic idea. I am partial to a lovely stew or casserole. Nana has just discovered some mince lamb. So I find that minces and making it yourself is a cheaper way to go, especially when you've got 3 children. I have an option here of making your own meatballs with the mince or buying it. So this is a 3 for £10 offer. The meatballs are £3.75, £5.21 per kilogram, 28 per kilogram. So, you know, if you're on a budget, if you look at the prices per kilogram, then there are ways to try and save money. So this is the beef mince. It is 20% fat, but it is £2.97. So I suppose if you were to cook it and drain the fat off, that could work. But that could make a good 2 or 3 meals. Going to go for the diced lamb leg. Now I decided that steak is the way to go, because that's a good adult meal. Quick, easy and tasty.
So that will bring you...
So that is £2.85 for beef medallion steak, £2.85, £2.97 and £4. The lamb is more expensive, but this one you can make several meals with. So I'm going to make meatballs, and then I'm going to make taco mix. So I'm going to get the Tesco own brand taco crunchy shells. Right, so what I'm going to do with the lamb is I'm going to use the casserole vegetables, which are 75p, and they're frozen, and so that to me they're just easy as they last longer. As we're doing a Mexican dish, I'm going to buy some mini corn on the cob for £1.30. I'm going to buy some eggs for my meatballs to kind of stick it together. These are free range eggs from trusted farms, and they are roaming hens. Right, my beautiful people, this is things I've got for what I'm going to do. So I'm going to do meatballs in tomato sauce with wholemeal rice, a taco mix which has the seasoning in already, I've done a list here, lamb tagine with apricots and raisins, steak with asparagus and Caesar salad, which can be for adults, although kids like it too. I've also got some crinkle cut fries, which are butternut squash. Here we have the lamb. As I was saying, here we have the lamb, which I'm going to do a tagine. Right, so I have all the ingredients here. I've got ground turmeric, I think so I say it, cumin, cinnamon, ground ginger, ground cloves. So I've got all the kind of ingredients, cardamom pods, that are required to do this tagine. Now, obviously, a lot of different recipes have a lot of different ideas and offerings into how a lamb tagine will go, which is fine. Just bear with me and we'll see how it turns out. Obviously, I've got a garlic as well. This is for the beef. So let's get started. And today I'm going to be doing the food with my hair in a mum bun, looking like rubbish, but hey, we're just going to get on and do this because otherwise it's never going to get done. I'm going to start with the meatballs and taco mix. I don't know, how ironic is this? Cheat day. Every day. Right, so I did buy this from Tesco the other day. However, I'm not going to use these ones because I decided to buy this instead, as it has all the bits and bobs inside, which is just easier for me. I have bowls here because I'm going to separate the meat for half and half it, one for the meatballs and then the other for the taco mix, which I will do in a pan. And then, yeah, that's what I'm going to do. So half that, so I'm going to half and half it. So here we go, half meat in there. I have washed my hands, and I know that people do their cooking differently, and that's totally fine, so let's just respect that everyone does things differently. I'm going to move it onto a different room. Winnie cannot get to it. And what I do with this, I don't add any extra fat, and I also drain fat off as well, because I like it to be nice and healthy. I've also got onions and peppers to add to the mix for extra vegetables. And this is what you get inside the old El Paso stand and stuff box. You get tacos, obviously. You also get the seasoning and then the salsa. As you can see, it's getting a nice colour now. I'm going to add some tin tomato and tomato puree, those which you can get from any shop really. You can get them 30p to 60p. They're fantastic for added extras of, you know, vegetables. Can you see the nice colouring that is starting to appear? I also always do recycling, so this is my recycling bin, which I'm going to move out the way because she is, yeah. Right, so got some red kidney beans, which I didn't buy from Tesco the other day or anything, but I have these in the cupboard all the time because as it's taco kind of vibe, I love adding these to mince because, like I've mentioned a lot, vegetables really do bulk out the meal. Right, so that is looking fantastic. I'll just show you guys. Got a really good colour in, smells really great. Always washing my hands during cooking. Obviously it's important for hygiene. Now I'm going to add a bit more. But you know what? I might add the whole tin. Let's just do it. Let's just add the whole tin. I mean, that's full of really good nutrients. One of you 5 a day. Good for protein. Now obviously I've got some more of these tacos, and I feel like this may actually be able to go on for quite a while because there's quite a big amount in this pan. Oop. Now these are always sanitised and clean, so I'm going to leave that to cook. As I have mentioned, my children do love like Mexican meals, so this is like an enchilada kit, which is so simple. I mean, I could do this with this, These packets always come with seasoning mixes as well, because it's just fantastic cheats, like why not? I bought these as well because, again, my children are brats, easy peasy food. As you can see, it's starting to really get its colour through now. I'm going to tell you a bit more about the recipe. So all you need to do is mix, whatever veg you want, add a bit of cold water. It says here 150 ml. You can microwave the tacos or you can put them in the oven, and then you serve with crisp lettuce, chopped tomatoes, grated cheese, and the salsa for topping. So hopefully it looks like it does on the box. Alright, just going to have a little playtime now. Yum 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 yum. And this is the finished product, or cooked. Going to put this aside whilst I prepare now the meatballs. We're going to do...
You know that for a dinner.
Yum yum yum. And do taste testing. Oh god. Oh, you like that. Oh, Winnie, what do you think?
B and M is the best ones.
Is that nice, Winnie?
You get 3 for the marble.
Yum yum. Right guys, so now that taco kit is complete and it tastes fantastic, I'm going to go on to doing the tagine with all the ingredients. The lamb tagine is in the oven. I'm going to do the meatballs, and this I will not be following a recipe. I will just be adding what I want to add. While the lamb tagine and meatballs are cooking, I'm going to do the steak, which I'll do in a pan, a hot pan. I'm going to steam the asparagus because it's better to keep the nutrients in. And as you can see, I did make couscous, which can go with the lamb tagine, and it can also go with steak. Voila! While everything is cooking, I'm going to make the tomato sauce. So I'm just going to use passata, add onions, bit of carrot and a tiny bit of sugar. The sugar is to reduce the acidity of the tomato. And the meatballs are cooked. As you can see, all the fat has gone out of them, and you can add these into your sauce, or if your child is fussy, just have them on the side of your plate like so. And then you can add extra veg, like all sorts of things really. This is the finished product of the meatballs in the passata sauce. And this is the completed meals. So like I said, we've got the lamb tagine, we have the steak with butternut squash chips, we also have beetroot hummus, there is the meatballs with the wholemeal rice, we've also got the tacos, and I've added the corn on the cob for extra, and with the meatballs over here I've not added sauce because obviously some children do not like sauce. We've got crisps, which you often use for dips, and we've also got this, which is natural yogurt, which obviously is great for tacos. So have a look. Guys, what do you think of the food?
Right, I'll try.
Okay, to tell me which food is Your faves. So this one,
Tacos, yeah.
tacos. Right, so do you guys want tacos for tea?
Cheese, tacos. How about we just put everything on the table?
And of course, anything that is left over, you portion up if you fancy it, and put in your freezer, ready to take out any other time in the week. That is meals done. I'm pleased with that.
Remember that? Dad, already on some cheese.
Is that good?
Yeah, I love the milk.
Ooh.
Like this. This is cheese. It's carrot. No, that's not carrot. Is this carrot?
Winnie, you've already had some.
It's carrot.
That's carrot, yeah.
And look.
After a very, very long, hard, stressful day,
We're actually eating.
Yeah, so Trix is eating the meatballs and the rice now. Oscar is literally decimating
The
taco. And Winnie's had
A bit of cucumber.
Yeah, but she's also had taco and meatballs today. Oh, she's throwing
Hello, I'm Mr. Cucumber.
throwing cucumbers.